Hi Scorpios, it's Nick. I'm back with another love reading. This is for July. How are you guys doing? So before I get started, I wanted to show you guys something so funny I saw on social media, and I sent it to all my Scorpio friends and they were like dying. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'll just show it on here. You can take a screenshot of it maybe. Let's see. Can you see that? Okay, but I'll read it to you, and I think I'll post it on my Instagram if you want to follow me there. It's a piece of Pisces. Alright, so it's the Scorpio, the mixtape. And these are all the song titles, okay? So number 1, it says, Tie Me Up and Choke Me. Number 2, Let Me Go Through Your Phone featuring Who the Fuck Is She? Number 3, Revenge, Burn His House Down. Number 4, Not Scared of Your BS. Number 5, I Always Knew You Were No Good. 6, How Many Holes Can You Stick in It? Can you stick it in? Sorry. Number 7, Grievances featuring Petty Wop. Number 8, 3 Real Friends, My Circle. Oh, I just thought it was so funny. All my Scorpio friends and my cousin was dying. She's like, oh my gosh, why is that so accurate? I just thought you guys would enjoy that. That was really funny. But let's get started. So this is going to be a love reading for July of 2018. You guys know I love you guys. Thanks so much for always like being so nice to me and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. You guys, I just like vibe with you guys well, and I feel like you guys just vibe with me and we get each other, you know. I have a lot of there's a lot of Scorpios around me, and I love Scorpios. So it's like so hot. I need to be drinking water constantly, so if you guys haven't been drinking water, make sure you're drinking a lot of water and staying hydrated. Even though I know you guys are like invincible and you don't need anything, you can survive anything. We know that, okay? I know you guys are smirking, you're like, I know, we the shit, we can survive anything. Like, how do you guys do that? How do you like, you can put up with anything, you can get through anything, and like no one would ever know. Like, you would never show it. Like, people just like would have no idea it's the stuff that you've been through, because you look so normal and composed on the outside, you know. Like my cousin, like shit can be going down and she's like poker face. Like she's like, you would never know. Like, she's so good at hiding everything. She's always the one that would give me advice with guys. She'd be like, look, you can't be doing this, you can't be doing this. Like, you know, Scorpio's got my back. And like, actually when I was dealing with a Scorpio guy, she's the one to be like, oh, he's doing that because of this, trust me, because I do it. I'm like, I know, he's acting just like you, and I would never date you because you're crazy. Obviously it didn't work out with that guy. Honestly though, it really depends what type of Scorpio you come across. Like, if it's someone more evolved, if he or she's still at, you know, Scorpio stage, it really just depends. They'll either sting you or they'll love you. Actually, even if they love you, they'll probably still sting you. That's kind of love, right, you guys? You're like, yeah. Let's see. I feel like Scorpios want to know that you can handle it. Like, you are not a bitch. Like, they want to know that you can, you know, like, you'll be there for them and you're like strong. They don't want to date like a weak person, pretty much. Which is ironic because a lot of Scorpios always love Pisces, and people generally have this misconception that Pisces is very weak and sensitive, and in a way we are, I guess. But like, I think you guys are the ones that see deeper within us, and you see that we're actually really strong, like very emotionally intelligent people. I think you guys appreciate that, so, and I appreciate you guys, so thanks for always noticing that. Okay, we have the 4 of Pentacles, but in reverse. So no longer holding on, letting go of something that you once treasured so tightly. And 5 of Cups, again, going along with this energy, a breakup, maybe letting go of something, walking away from something, kind of just feeling sad. This is more so not really like, this is kind of sadness I feel with this card. like mourning a loss of something. It doesn't have to be death, but like, you know, mourning a loss of something that maybe you once really treasured and hold close to you. Oh, I'm sorry if you feel that way. That makes me really sad. You guys know, I like feel everything really deeply, like even just when I channel energies and stuff, like that's why it kind of drains me a little bit. Like I have to make sure I clear my energy and I have enough time, because if the energy, even if it's not my energy, like I feel it very intensely, and right now I feel like a lot of sadness and it's making me teary-eyed, like I want to cry. And so I'm really sorry if you feel that way. I know how it feels. It's very terrible, even no matter what it is that you're suffering with. Like when you hit the point where you want to cry, you know that's like, you feel like there's nothing you can do about it, because like your body is now reacting to those feelings, you know. I'm sorry. Don't cry, please. I'm here for you guys. I swear I am. But let's continue. And then we have Temperance. Again, here sticking out to me is the water. So I feel like someone's been crying a lot. You guys have been really sad in your emotions and your feels. And unfortunately with July and Cancer season, I feel like you're going to be in your feels a lot more maybe. But you guys are familiar with that water energy, so you can handle it. But you might be a little bit in your feels this month. And with Temperance here is a need to have like balance, you know, and make sure you stay grounded. Right now you may be in your feelings, but make sure you have one foot at least on the ground as well. Go out into nature, go walk barefoot on grass, go on a hike, do something that clears your mind and makes you feel happy and grateful to be alive. Go to the beach, do something nice for yourself. Maybe buy yourself some flowers. I would say go out into nature, go on a nice walk or something. And with here, you see the angel here. You have an angel protecting you. You have several angels. You have light and angels protecting you. Whatever it is you believe in, whatever you're going through, there is good energy around you, and hopefully, and I am sending you good energy towards you guys as well. So you were holding on to something in the past, but you let it go, and this is something that was really important to you. This could be something work related, but because it's a love reading, it could be something like work related, but then it affected your relationship, or it's the relationship that you like held so closely to you, and that foundation, that family or something kind of just fell apart, and now you're really sad about it and very in your feels. So we need some balance, we need some temperance. And I'm sorry if you're really like in your head. I think you're really in your head, or you will be in your head, just feeling down and dark. So I don't want you guys to feel this way. It's summer, well, I guess whatever season it is where you live. It's July. I want you to be happy, and where there's darkness, there will always be light. Oh look, contrast, black and black sheets, and then my white shirt. See? Where there's darkness, there will always be light. So hopefully my words will make you feel better. And let's go on this side. So here we have Strength, the Empress, and the Ace of Swords. So you could have been dealing with a Leo, another Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an air sign. But there's a lot of energies here, so don't focus too much on the signs. The Strength card here, this other person is going to need a lot of strength for what's going on here. And it could be that you feel that they're doing fine and that they seem to be like okay and happy because of the yellow here, and that also kind of upsets you because they're kind of strong, and maybe like you don't like that you are feeling like weak and down and sad. Like that annoys you. You hate that, and especially annoys you when you feel like the other person's doing just fine while you're like feeling like shit, you know. And with the Empress card here, I think this other person was someone very like motherly and nurturing, very sweet, and I think maybe you wanted to have a family with them, and you saw them as like being like, you know, the mother of your child or father of your children, if this is a male or female. You wanted to have a lot of abundance. You wanted to have a lot of, just create life with this person. This is like the you know, pregnancy card and stuff, and you wanted to have a new life with this person and share your life, have like, wanted them to be like your life partner. And then with the Ace of Swords here, this is speaking of maybe new communication or someone being cut out, and I think someone, either you or them, is gonna, one person's gonna cut each other out of their out of each other's lives, and this is why you're gonna be feeling very down, or if this isn't you, the other person will be feeling very down. And so there's definitely gonna become some kind of like separation or breakup, I believe. Yeah, I'm sorry to let you guys know, but I think for some of you, like I always say, this is general, so it won't resonate, won't be for every single person, but I am feeling like there's gonna be, people are gonna be walking away from each other. There's gonna be some kind of separation or breakup going on here, or this can just be maybe like emotionally, mentally letting go of something, you know. And I think that's more so the case for you guys, because we, as water signs and, you know, Scorpios, you guys are very deep, and it's, you may physically let go of someone, but emotionally, mentally, that's like way harder. So I think maybe you may reach a point where you have to emotionally, like in your heart and your soul, like let go of this person, and that's why it's really gonna affect you. You're gonna be really down about it, but I think you know in your heart that this is what has to be done. Maybe you've waited long enough for something to happen, and it's time to just let it go. And it doesn't mean this person won't come back. They might, or you guys might come back together again. But like I said, there's always free will involved, so the angels can only intervene so much for two people to be together. If one person doesn't want it as bad as the other person, sometimes it doesn't work out. But if it doesn't work out right now, it doesn't mean it can't work out in the future. But if it doesn't, that just means there's someone else better for you out there. I'm gonna pull a Romance Angels card for you guys. Okay, Scorpio, so you got, let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Aww. I know you guys probably have like a close group of friends, or just like a few people you really trust and rely on. Or I guess, who do you actually trust, because you don't trust anyone, but you know what I mean. Like, you do have maybe some family members or some close people you really confide in. It's okay to talk to them, let them know what's going on so you can get some feedback, let them help you, make you feel better. And sometimes just talking to people, it really helps us, and holding things in is really, it's not really good for us. It's not healthy. Although sometimes we don't want to feel like we're burdening others, or like we don't want to share our business with everyone. I know, because I'm the same. I'm very like private like that. But it's okay to talk to people who you know really care about you and they want to see you happy. Let them help you. And I guess this is me as maybe, hopefully, like, this is me talking to you as like a friend, that you'll be okay. Like, I know it's always easier said than done when you have to emotionally, mentally, like, let go of something or someone you really once cared about. But once you fully let go, you'll be okay. You'll feel free, you'll feel liberated, and that'll allow for someone else better, someone that's better for you to come in, that's going to be good for you. And I know it's so hard, because like, okay, so with my Scorpio friend, the one that I told you guys before, I think a few months ago, she's been kind of dating this Pisces guy, and they've been having some issues recently, and I think she went out or something, he got mad, and she got really drunk, so now he's kind of being petty with her, and like did the same and not responding to her. I don't know, a bunch of like little petty things, you know. They may get over it. but she was saying how like, oh, now the way he's acting, kind of like he ruined that like perfect image that she had of him. And I think that's what happens sometimes with us. She's the Scorpio, he's Pisces, and I was like, honestly, I think that's why we get heartbroken, because we like put people on pedestals and we think they're like, we put this image in our head of what they are, what they're supposed to be, when maybe that's not the case. And we have to learn to like be grounded and be realistic about things, you know, see people for who they are, what they are. And if you don't want someone to treat you a certain way, you have to make sure you don't treat them that way as well. Because if you're dealing with petty wop, you know, they're gonna make you, they're gonna be petty. So even though I know you guys are the kings and queens of petty, let me know if you guys are petty, and don't lie. Let me know in the comments from 1 to 10, how petty are you? I know you are, don't lie. Unless you're like a fully evolved, perfect Scorpio, you probably aren't. Like, once this Scorpio guy that I was kind of talking to, he was really consistent, we'd always talk, and then all of a sudden I started to see that he wouldn't respond. He would take a while to respond to me, but he'd be posting on Instagram and posting on his story and liking pictures. I was like, oh, okay, you want to play that game now, okay. So I just like didn't say anything, I was quiet, and then I went on a trip with my cousin to New York, and then okay, now he goes messaging me all the time, wondering what I'm doing, because I'm out and about with my cousin, going out. So what I did is I went out one night and I ignored all his messages and I didn't respond. And then he got so mad. And I was like, see, that's what happens when you mess with me. Don't be petty, because I'm gonna be petty back, okay? I just thought I would share that with you guys. Hopefully to lighten up the mood, you know? But anyways, I really hope you guys, ooh, my hair. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I always enjoy reading for you guys. I love Scorpios. I love all you guys. You guys know that, and you guys give me a lot of love back, so I appreciate that so much. All your nice comments and support, liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. So I hope this gave you some clarity and insight. If this isn't your situation, don't force it. This is general, so it won't be for every single person. What else was I gonna say? I think in the next few months I may start to offer extended readings on Vimeo, just to go further in detail about the reading, like blockages, what the possible outcome may be. I thought that would be interesting. Maybe you guys would like that, and it would be really cheap and also help me out as well. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that. And what else? Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye, take care.